Where's your eye protection? Close your eyes.
What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, Christmas come early. Let's talk about that. So down here on the ground, you can see we have a bunch of parts. So my buddy Aaron Autry brought me this stuff today. Well, minus the body kit, of course. We have a hood, we have a door panel, and we're gonna use this door panel to show you guys how to restore these things at some point. We have a drive shaft, and we have our back seats. We have a new bezel, we have an automatic brake pedal, a shifter. So this is all for the project car, guys. Oh, and let me interject right here because I completely forgot about the quarter windows in this video. I'm going to show you these quarter windows right here. Look at this, guys. So I did not realize these things were in such good shape. And when I tell you they're in good shape, they're in great shape. So we have some really nice quarter windows for the project car. So add this to the list of everything that you're seeing outside. And like I said, thank you again so much, Aaron, and everybody else that has sent parts in. I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. There's our hood. It's got a little bit of damage in it, so no big deal there. We'll be able to work that out really easy. So like I said, guys, I'm really excited about this. These are the few things that we've been needing to kind of get this thing on track, I guess you could say. You know, I was worried about the interior parts because we didn't have them all, and now we pretty much have everything that we need to get this car started. For those of you who have not seen the project car, let's go ahead and walk around there real quick. We'll do a once over with it, and we'll get back and talk about my car. So I know you guys are probably tired of seeing this car like in this location, in this condition, over and over again. But I want to show you the car for the ones who haven't seen the videos previously. This is the project car that I'm talking about. Obviously, we're going to take this hood off. We're going to put the stock hood on it. There's the other side skirt, obviously, by the way. I was out here test fitting it. Still don't know what we're going to do on those yet. I do feel like we're going to go ahead and run them though for now, and we'll see how they work out. Anyway, this is the project car, guys. It's a pretty straight car. It's not perfect by any means, but it's a fairly straight car. Shouldn't need a lot of body work. And we are going to go with the 93 Cobra tail lights. We're essentially going to make this thing a 93 Cobra clone, just in a different color. Here's the interior. We have pretty much a full interior on the car. There was a couple pieces we were missing, and I think we pretty much have everything we need now to get this thing back going. I have the console, I have all that stuff up in the attic. Here's the back of the car. I know it looks junky, but it's really a clean car for the most part. We have our cross member there. We have our Foxbody brackets for the alternator and all that in case we need those. All the panels look good in the car. Anyway, I'm not going to sit here and bore you guys with this because you've seen it 1,000 times. I will pop the hood real quick though, just so you guys can see in here. As you can see, it's pretty much a rust-free car. And no, I'm not talking about surface rust. Nothing's rusted through at all. No signs of that. So yeah, we're in really good shape here. I'm chomping at the bit to get started on this thing. I'm so excited about it. It's going to be a long process. I'm going to really slow this thing down because that's not typically the way we do business. But on this car, we are. That's going to be the difference between the red Foxbody and this one. And that simply is we're going to take our time with it. You know, why not, right? We're not rushed. We have other Mustangs that we can drive and we can make videos on. So we're just going to slow everything down and really take our time. But let's talk about the retro Fox for just a second. As you guys can see, we have dash is pretty much laying in the floorboard. The HVAC system is out of the car. I'm not going to go into detail. I will show you guys this. Any of you that follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already. This is what happened. I went to take my new evaporator out of the box, and yeah, it hit the ground. So I forgot that I had already opened the box up. So when I picked the box up, boom, hits the ground, busts my brand new evaporator cord. So that's like 90 bucks down the drain. But that's not the problem. The problem is we were already short on time because we wanted to put a clutch in the car. We wanted to do, you know, pressure plate throwout bearing, clutch cable, speedometer cable, new starter. I mean, we had all this stuff that we needed to do, and that pretty much just threw a kink in everything for us. So the new evaporator core should be here sometime this week. I'm actually shooting this video Monday, So it should be here like Wednesday or so, and hopefully by Friday night we should have, I hope, had this thing back together. I have to work the weekend, so we're running out of time here, guys. Anyway, just know that we are on this. We're working our butt off just as quick as we can. We're gonna get this thing thrown back together, and hopefully she'll be good to go for Ford Takeover. Also, I had a lot of really good footage for you guys from Saturday that I shot. So basically we were just filming this car, doing the heater core and the evaporator core, and then I dropped it. So that pretty much stopped that video. So I'm not gonna really show you all that footage because I wanna put it all into one video. So I figured I would go over to Andrew's house and get you guys some good footage. Well, I thought it was good footage. We had some good times, we had some jokes, we had some laughs. Andrew was working on his car, I was making fun of him, you know, just the normal stuff, right? So I come back, load everything up, and it's all corrupted. So yeah, I had like 30 seconds of video from that. Anyway, guys, I apologize. So this video basically is just taking its place. And luckily, Aaron brought all this stuff in today. We also have some more stuff coming from another subscriber. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but hopefully it'll be here sometime this week. If not, whenever we get it, we'll talk about it. Those are the plans anyway, guys. I just want to show you that we do have some stuff, and we're going to get started here pretty soon. So the whole idea on the door panel is I want to take a door panel that's not ripped and that's not torn, and I want to take this door panel apart and show you, replace the backing and show you guys how to completely take this off and redo it if necessary. It's pretty easy, it's time consuming, but at some point we're going to try to get around to doing this. Also, real quick, like when I was over at Andrew's house Saturday, he was worried about his water pump bolts breaking. He's had that happen to him in the past, and I know a lot of you guys have too. I would really like to show you this rather than just tell you, but we'll cover it later. But this is very important. Anytime you're messing with a bolt that doesn't want to come out, and say it's been in its spot years and years, you know, maybe it's rusted around it a little bit, or it's had a lot of heat on it, you always want to tighten the bolt first. So anytime you're working on like intake bolts, pretty much anything to do with an engine, and it's really tight and it doesn't want to come right off, just bump it forward. In other words, tighten it, and typically you'll hear it pop. And when it pops, then you can go ahead and back it out. The second part of that is, do not turn that bolt too fast, because that heat is going to build up really quick, and that can snap the bolt. Essentially, it just starts to really get superheated, and it'll stretch that bolt out and it can pop. Be careful, just take it slow. You can always tighten it back up a little, loosen it back some more, especially on the 0304 Cobras. If you're doing a blower swap on those, the intercooler bolts are horrible about breaking off in those cars. So all you have to do, tighten them up a little bit, and then start the loosening process. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I just want to give you a little bit of an idea of what is going on. I'm very excited to get started on the project car. I hope you guys are too. And as always, thanks for watching.
You're not really on Earth, yeah, it's a galaxy far, far away.